What's up, gang? Super fun episode today. Duck fat potatoes. Twice cooked. They're going to be fantastic. I have a quarter cup that I took from this bag.
And I should note, the duck fat came from a duck I roasted and saved all the fat from. I strained it, made it nice and clean. You could easily do the same. So, twice cooked, we're going to boil the potatoes and then bake them at a really high temperature. Starting off, simple. We're going to peel them. Showing you some baking soda here. So we're going to peel our potatoes, cut them up into nice little sections, and the ideal goal here is to have a really flat bottom and top. So when they're on our baking sheet, those flat sides are going to get really nice and brown and crispy. If we did different angles, not every piece would get as brown and crispy, so that's kind of where we're going. Some of these bits. As we cut them, I'm throwing them right into some boiling water. That's behind me on the stove. And then we're going to get out our baking soda, add a couple of heaping teaspoons. Again, the purpose of the baking soda, that will help the potatoes react and essentially kind of messes, it kind of like, I don't know the terminology, smushes up the outside. It'll make it so when we fry them, it'll get super nice and crispy. And it also somehow helps with the tenderness on the inside. I don't know exactly how, but I know it works. Next step, we're going to take our duck fat, we're going to put it in a bowl. Add a little bit of salt, add my go-to herb mix, herbs de Provence, little garlic powder, a little paprika, and we're off to the races. Super exciting shot here of the potatoes boiling. That foam is all the baking soda that's boiling with the water. Simple as that, so you can't actually see. But we're going to do our spoon and knife test. So basically pull up a couple in a spoon, put a knife through. If the knife slides right through, it's done. We're then straining out the water, and we're loading the potatoes into our bowl that's full of duck fat and salt. We're going to smush that around. Also, let's appreciate how I forgot the dishwasher was open for half of the video, but we're going to keep it in. Mixing up the potatoes in the fat, and then the next part is very simple. We're just going to lay them out as symmetrically as possible on the baking sheet. We want to have room in between, so we don't want them touching. That's going to help with the browning and the crisping. That's pretty much it. We're going to go into the oven for 450, about 25 minutes to start. We'll check them, flip them, and then give them another 15 or 20 minutes, and then we're done. So here we go. This is 25 minutes in. You can see we got a nice array of colors. Some are darker than others, which means some are going to be crispier than others. That's expected. This is textbook though. Super happy with progress so far. So we flip, back in the oven. 15 minutes later, here we go. I mean, what? Look at that. Hear that? I'm afraid to pick one up. It's going to be very hot. Let me try. Right? Oh, these are done. No question about it. See that jiggle? Nothing stuck. Boom! Beautiful work. All right, I'm going to let these cool for a minute. I'll come back and taste in just a couple. All right, folks, here we go. Listen to this. That's a crispy potato. That was a really good one. The ones with the most crunch are the best for sure. All right, well, job well done. A quick summary. Potatoes, duck fat, couple little seasonings, boil for 10 minutes, bake at 450 for about 40, 45, flip them one way in between. That was it. Super simple, super easy. Again, you could do any fat, butter, oil, what have you. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you make it. See you in the comments. No, I'll see you next week. Take care.